White Sox baseball is next. Lance Lynn is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
2 words, innings eater. Good fastball. He's incorporated a new 4-seam fastball up in the zone. He gets a lot of swings and misses and a lot of pop-ups. Lance Lynn has quietly turned himself into one of the top pitchers in baseball, and I expect him to pitch really well in this one today.
Underway now on the south side as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7-10.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 17 home runs and 42 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
1-2.
Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 0-1 count and the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Just getting started here on the south side of this one. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
2 strikes.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike 3. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. It's the Twins nothing. White Sox coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, one of the things that sticks out, Matt, he has one of the best breaking balls in the business. It's a big sweeper. It's almost a slurve, a hybrid between a curveball and a slider. His velocity has improved. He's in the mid to upper 90s. But Barrios' game revolves around that breaking ball. If he has his good one, it's going to be lights out.
So now into the box is Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And they start him out away with a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. One and two to the White Sox catcher. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Fielded cleanly. And there's one gone to start the night.
Batting second.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Jose Abreu comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He'll enter play here at an even 250. A dozen home runs to go along with 52 RBIs. Runs that slurve of his inside, and it's 2-0. Abreu has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins. To the left side, but it's well fouled.
The 2-2. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Bases are empty, one man out. Again, he sends it out of play.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now at the plate is Johan Manchada. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Luis.
So 2 down and a runner at first, and in to bat next is Luis Robert. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. White Sox leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Mitch Garver, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the AB on its way. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got the average of 285 here to start play. 1 home run and 21 driven in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. And a check swing here, but did he hold up in time? No, he went around, says Earl Hendricks. It's strike 1. Lynn steps into his windup. Here he comes 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
So 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
3-2 full count. eighth pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. The batter will be Nick Madrigal. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Pitch on the way as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Just a touch outside, 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And the payoff pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Eaton.
Up next for Chicago, Eaton. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And now the first pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
The batter will be Danny Mendick, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting eighth.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Stepping in now, Yerman Mercedes, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Oh and 2, here it is. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
He's set. The 2-2. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. A man left for the White Sox. Will move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to the south side of Chicago, where the hometown White Sox have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous, so as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 9 homers and 29 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Line to the right side, and that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Batting up, the first baseman,
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Polanco leads off first with 1 away. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Full count to Matt Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Payoff pitch one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Fouled away. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Here comes the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Lynn comes set. Here it comes. Third inning, no score to this point. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up, no score. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Zach Collins.
The left fielder, Zach Collins.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the White Sox, the catcher, Yasmani.
No one on with 1 down. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First delivery to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Too high, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting,
Base is empty, 2 away, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Two out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So now to the plate, Nelson Cruz struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First offering. Two and 0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Strike taken up in the zone.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. A bouncer up the middle, reined in on to first, and there were 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Down go the Twins in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So here's Johan Manchada. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Sano is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting.
So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. One out, bases empty, and that brings up Luis Robert. First pitch coming, here it is. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring up Nick Madrigal. First pitch coming, here it is. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 and 2.
Swing and a liner. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Eaton digging in next as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And there's ball 2 now. Madrigal is off of first with 2 away. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Danny Mendick would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Popped him up. Garver shading to his right. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. White Sox leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the
All
Twins,
ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to hit will be Luis Ariz. Now the first pitch. This one's down to third. Manchada has it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
So bases are empty with one out now. And the next to bat will be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. First offering.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
3-0 to him now. Now here's the pitch. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jake.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And it'll be the left-handed bat of Jake Cave digging in. He's set and the pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Manchada is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Jorge Polanco.
Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
1-0 the count. (2-0) to the Twins left fielder. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Too high, and it's 3-0. Max Kepler would be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So next to bat will be Max Kepler. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Ready with the 1-0. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. One and 2, here it is. And now Kepler belts one, carrying well out to right field. Looking up is Eaton. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. and this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. But the Twins do strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Halfway home tonight from the Cell. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Twins. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready now for the White Sox. Danny Mendick. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
The 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The pitch.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. This pitch is popped up, and this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yerman Mercedes.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yerman Mercedes. Now the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Zach Collins.
Now it'll be Zach Collins. He flew out in his last AB. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Matt Foster takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. And now in the box, Nelson Cruz. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Cruz.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. Fouled off. The 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Eaton on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
In now is Andrelton Simmons as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Not close. It's 2-0. Cruz leads off second with nobody out. Fouled away. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate now, Mitch Garver, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch lifted in the air to right field. Eaton is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Luis Arias.
So the next to bat will be Luis Arias, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for Minnesota, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First offering. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Misses. Ball 2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Nobody out. Runner on first. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Johan Manchada. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
The next batter will be Luis Robert. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit, and that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Jorge Alcala takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Nick Madrigal will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. From the belt, kicks and deals. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder, and no one will track it down.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Now a move over to first, back in standing. The 1-1 home.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Up next, Danny Mendick trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Liner towards second, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and the second run will score as that evens things at 3.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team, and we probably got an exciting finish on our hands.
Next will be the designated hitter, Yerman Mercedes. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First offering on its way. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
The set and the 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a blooper to the right side. Arise ranging into the outfield, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Cody Hoyer will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. And now here is Miguel Sano.
Leading off for Minnesota, the third baseman, Miguel Sano.
First pitch on its way.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Popped him up. Grandal over to his right. 1 out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jake Cave.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. And now a pitch on the way.
Oh. 1-0.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Here it is on 3-0. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's taken for strike 1.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate too late for him to pull the trigger.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
The next twin up, Max Kepler. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he fouls this one off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Next, it'll be Byron Buxton. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. One and 2 now. Cave over at second. Polanco at first. 2 out in the inning. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Back with more on this Monday night after this. So now here is Zach Collins. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
The left fielder, Zach Collins.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Chopped weakly to the left. The 1-1.
Nope, that's away.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Cody Stashak comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Yasmani Grandal will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Striding in is Jose Abreu. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Here's the 1-0. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
And that misses 2-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Johan Manchada, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One 0 count. Here it is.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Gotta believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Another payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Grounded back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The batter will be Luis Robert. As he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball hit towards Simmons at short. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Evan Marshall will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He doubled his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
0-1. Here it comes.
Ball, outside.
One and two.
1 ball. Be quick.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fastball just inside. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Up next for Minnesota.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. He's set. Here it comes. And he pops up the bunt attempt. On to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Into the box, Mitch Garver, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Now at the plate, Luis Arias. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits, 2 costly errors, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Kyle Garlick will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Hansel Robles is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now into the box, Nick Madrigal. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The 0-1 delivery.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-1. Fouled away. Now the pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Left fielder coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 12, Eaton.
Next to hit, Adam Eaton. It was a walk in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And that's up and in for ball 1. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0 delivery.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Lifted into center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Mendick.
Into the box, Danny Mendick. He singled and drove home 2 his last time.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Reined in. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 8 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Miguel Sano. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Late that time for a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Outside in a full count, 3 and 2. Jake Cave is on deck. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another full count pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Up next.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Jake Cave. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Collins will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Jorge Polanco.
And now Jorge Polanco. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off, but he went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Garrett Crochet has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Runner back safely. In now, Max Kepler, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. swing, and it misses. He pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Fastball well outside.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
High and deep to left center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. The White Sox with a chance to walk it off as we go to the last of the ninth. Striding forward now is the DH, Yerman Mercedes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ball even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. And stepping in, Zach Collins. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 home, and a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Yasmani Grandal struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Polanco gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Score remains tied at 3-3. We are into extra innings, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Byron Buxton. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-1 pitch. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Kyle Garlick will be next. Hit hard on the ground to first. Great stop by Abreu. He beat it out. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
Hey, heck of an effort right there by the first baseman to keep that ball in the infield with a diving stop. Then it becomes a foot race, and you saw that runner get on his horse. He had to beat the pitcher to the bag, and that's exactly what he did.
Stepping in now, Kyle Garlick. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base. A ball and a strike.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
The 1-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Before the payoff pitch, he'll look to first, and the runner will get back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Next, here is Andrelton Simmons. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch, and a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. They get the force at the plate, and he's safe. And it's not often you see this happen, but he gets the squeeze down there, and they still have time to get the man at the plate. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Here's the first pitch. fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here's the 2-2 pitch.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Towards second. There's one. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th, still tied. Matt Shoemaker comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Big spot here, and it'll be Jose Abreu. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. Looking at his career totals, Abreu is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. The 1-0. Hit softly on the ground to third. He's right there, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
So now to the plate, Johan Manchada. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Now the 2-0.
Ball 3. 3-0.
Possible game winners at second base here with one away. And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, center fielder, Cruz.
Stepping in once again is Luis Robert. He's got a chance to win it here, but with a couple of bases open, they might think about working around him. Here's the first pitch.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The set and the 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. Garver over to his left. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. White Sox leave one, still tied 3-3. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. 10 innings in the books, on to the 11th, still tied. Aaron Bummer takes the mound to start the 11th inning. So stepping in is Luis Arias, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
The second baseman, Luis Arias.
Here's the first pitch. And he popped him up. Moncada has room in foul territory. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Big at-bat now. And here is Miguel Sano. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Now the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box now, Jake Cave. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The set and the 1-0. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. The 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Another chance to win it here to the bottom of the 11th, all tied. So here is Nick Madrigal, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt, in fact.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
At the plate now, Eaton. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Chance to walk it off. And now here is Danny Mendick. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it as the winning run is stranded to end the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. 11 innings, can't decide it. On to the 12th. Still tied. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Here's the first pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Next up, Max Kepler. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Here's the first pitch. Cave on second. Polanco at first with no outs. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
At the plate, Byron Buxton, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. The 1-0. Runners breaking for the plate. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. Throw to first, not in time, and the go-ahead run is across to score.
Boy, D-Row, talk about drawing up the squeeze play to perfection. It can't be done any better than what we just saw.
Yeah, right there. You're on an island as a third baseman, first baseman, even the pitcher. When it's executed to perfection, you either put it in your pocket or get the out at first.
To the plate now, Kyle Garlick, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Garlick is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here's the 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Andrelton Simmons, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Kepler rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's in there. And it's now 5-3.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Michael Kopech will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. In now, Mitch Garver, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was a double play victim last time around. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Ball 3.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. The Twins are in front 5-3. Taylor Rogers enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Yerman Mercedes, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. He's set and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Now the 1-0.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs. I don't think he's working around him.
Slider misses away, and he's behind 3-0. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike 1. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Matty, it's hard to say right here. I got to believe they dove into the scouting reports on every outfield arm. He did not take an aggressive pass coming around third base bag right there. So I just think the third base coach had to hold him.
Andrew Vaughn will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now and still nobody out. Now time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner at third here. Don't know if something's wrong or what. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. First offering on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
The White Sox down to their last strike. 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in his at bat.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Matt Shoemaker wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Taylor Rogers wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more